Hey, welcome back everybody. Today we're talking about the custom server update. That's right, yet another one, and the wipes happening for Rust Console Edition for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, next generations, and everything in between. And of course, I'm Jade Monkey. All right, so we're going to be going over the wipe schedule first for main branch and also PTB, and then we'll circle back and talk about the custom servers. And yeah, that other update we just got, again, it seems like we're getting them like, I don't know, less than a week at a time, right? Which is great. It's great news because we still know custom servers are coming for this year. Very, very exciting. So let's go ahead and address that. A lot of people are asking me, hey, Jade, how do I get a custom server? They're not out yet. It is in a beta. So the custom server beta got extended. Yes, we were lucky enough to have a server. If you would like to play on there, it's open to everybody. It's mad exciting. We have tons of stuff going on there. We stream from there. We do all kinds of stuff, try to observe the firefights and whatnot. So if you're looking for it, it's PTB. Then go to the community tab. By the way, PTB stands for Public Testing Branch, which is a separate download. If you don't already have that downloaded, so if you can't find this, you're like, where is it? That's why. Under the community tab, then go to Jade Monkey 2X Solo, Duo, Trio servers, all BPs unlocked. It is always bumping all the time, full queues all day, every day, but guaranteed action for sure. Also, a nice little PSA. If you're using Zens, Zim, Chronos, or any of the mouse and keyboard adapter stuff, you do get a ban from the server, so don't do it. We'll talk more on that here in a bit. And also the VIP status. People are like, hey, how do you get on? What do you do? Again, we'll go over all that stuff after we talk about the update that occurred today. So, on to regular Rust, also known as main branch, monthly. Thursday, November 23rd, 2023. And if you're in the States, I do believe that's Thanksgiving. Am I right? Question mark? So, monthly main branch is going to be a no-wipe situation. We have keep the BPs and keep the map. But the next scheduled soft wipe for monthly main branch, also known as normal Rust, will be November 30th. That should be in line with the quality of life update as well. It is scheduled as a soft wipe, but I guess they can change that at any time. So as of recording this, it was still a soft wipe. So we'll let you know. Because we do a lot of videos on Rust console, so usually we'll give you the update as soon as it does happen. Okay, so beep boop beep boop beep. Let's go on to weekly's main branch. Thursday, November. I keep wanting to say July. I don't know why. November 23rd, 2023. We have beep boop beep boop beep. A soft wipe, meaning you keep the BPs, but the map does wipe, so you lose everything, but you keep the knowledge. Now, I hope I have these times right, because there's been daylight savings time or rollback or whatever it is, spring forward, fall back, or whatever. So the servers come back online at 2:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11:30 a.m. PST, and 7:30 p.m. BST. 30 minutes prior, they go down. It takes roughly 30 minutes for them to come back up. So again, if you have the daylight savings time or whatever, then you might have a slight shift in these times, either -1 or the actual posted time. Anyways, and it seems like every time this year I always get one of the time zones wrong, so I was like, just a nice disclaimer. Just around this time, it's going to happen. Also, please note we do have the the skin sets coming out this wipe cycle, but they are the revoted ones. Or the reposted, but they've been voted on. So yes, they'll all be repeats, but these were voted on by the community. So a good chance to maybe catch up if you haven't had the ability to. So, get in there, do it. Also very, very, very exciting. Not this wipe cycle, but very, very soon. We have the quality of life update coming in, which again coincides with these updates we've been having back to back over on the PTB. But we do have our very first hazmat skin. So if you are in the market for this, save your nickels, save your Rust coins. This is a preview of it. It's called the Drifter, and I think it comes with the AK, I think 2 weapons, maybe something else, and then this is what the hazmat skin looks like. So it looks very tight. I'm down. I think a lot of people are looking for that hazmat skin, so it's a custom mesh, clearly. Looks very sharp, very excited about it. So that's coming in too, so keep that in mind. Also with the I wonder if we should just cover let's cover the update that we did have, and then we'll go through the custom server stuff that we're going through right now, and like kind of how to find us, what we're doing with it. It's been like a madhouse, tons of people all the time. I'll go ahead and link this now. It's a custom server beta video I've done. I'll link it down in the upper right hand corner. And if you, I'll go ahead and post the same one at the end of the video as well. So if you missed this here. Okay, so let me go read over this real fast. Let me just pause here. And yes, this is on the custom server itself. So over on the Discord, check this out. So in addition to everything else that they've been doing, well, you know what? Yeah, let's just cover this, and I'll touch base on the other piece here that I think a lot of people are excited about that we have implemented on our server. But let me pause, rewind. Okay, so they've added some extra pieces here. They've added the ability to entity delete by command will now accept usernames, case sensitive, and will destroy all place objects by that user. Nice for when you're getting rid of hackers and cheaters, you know what I'm saying? Well, script kiddies, let's call them what they are, and mouse and keyboard adapters. Non-stackable items will no longer be affected by the stack size scale command. Beautiful, that's actually really good. We've done super stacks in the past. Workbench override will no longer block high tier workbenches. And this one's very exciting. A lot of people have been asking about this. This is a big one. Let me walk over here for a second. PvP zones are now available as customization option by the server is required. Wait, I'm sorry. PvP zones are now available as customization option, but the server is required to have PvE turned on. So all the different zones. So what that means is the whole server is PvE, but then you can have certain monuments be PvP zones, which we were talking about in the future. All like small, large harbor, airfield, launch site, power plant, train yard, water treatment, lighthouse, sewer, oxum, sulfur mining quarries, satellite dish, dome, supermarket, mining outpost, water wells, A through E, large and small oil rig, shipping cargo ship, and military cargo ship. Oh, those are the two variants. I was like, wait a second. So that's really cool. I know we have scheduled like wipe cycles and stuff. We'll have to see if the PvP can also be scheduled, because that was showcased in the interface. It may or may not be for the rollout, but the fact that we have this is a big deal. So we've got zoning. And also, we touched base on this last time. There is a built-in feature. We didn't have it work on the last wipe cycle we had, but Double 11 has put in the ability for us to turn these on at the stables, cargo ship, recyclers by the way, cargo ship, fishing villages. What was the other one? Dome. I think I'm missing a few, but like that's so cool that they have a preset for all these. So we turned it on last time. I couldn't figure out why it wasn't turned on, and then I read the fine print. I was like, oh, you need to do a wipe. So this last wipe, I tried to turn on fishing village and stables. The only one I got to work were the stables. So on our custom server currently, we do have extra recyclers. But lo and behold, there is a way to actually spawn these in like I did here through the command that we have inside of the admin panel, which, by the way, if we're live streaming or if you check some of the videos that we've done in the past now, we're allowed to show the interface. So even though these commands may or may not be working or may not be inside of the game, we definitely have some options to spawn some things in as the admin. So we've got some flexibility here. We don't have all the commands necessarily that we'd have over on the PC, but this is definitely very, very promising for us. It was just really cool to see that they actually thought about the presets for the recyclers. So, you know, keep that in mind, guys. Like when this does roll out, we'll have a lot of these customizations options, and then also knowing that we can do PvP zones like Pick'em. That's pretty dope too. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so on to the next piece here. I think we have most of it. Yeah, that was the biggest piece of this. Yeah, I think we covered that. So here's the deal. So on our server, we are banning people. Actually, what we do is we ban them for 6 hours, and we take all the loot and throw it across the outpost. So if we catch you with Zen, Zim, or any kind of mouse and keyboard adapter, and yes, we do know, which it's so funny to me because I've caught so many, and they always think that like they can't be caught. I was like, I literally caught you red-handed. Like, what do you mean? But what we do is we throw it across the outpost because this is during the beta, right? So because of that, I am still keeping track of all the names. So when we do get our real server up and running, like when it fully releases custom servers, anybody who's been on this list for cheaters is going to be on our list for custom servers. And I believe on BioLazer server and RazorTubes. So here's the thing. It's just like, look, if you're a legitimate player, you have zero to worry about. Absolutely nothing to worry about. But if you are cheating, you may be like, oh, 6 hours, not a big deal. I'll just keep on cheating. Now, there'll be repercussions to this on our servers. And believe me, you'll want to be on our servers because that's where it's happening now, and that's where it'll be happening when this fully releases. Just saying. So, you know, this is justice for all the legitimate players that have been absolutely being abused all the time. And I think it's fair because it's like, look, man, we've warned you plenty of times. I go in game. I observe these things. I see it happening. So it's just a nice reckoning and nice balance of order. It's just really nice to see all the cheaters finally get round up. And, you know, there's more coming for the platforms, too. Not really sure what's going on with the Microsoft side. But speaking of which, I did do a video on that. I'll go ahead and link that now in the upper right-hand corner. It's called Cheat Bans Update. This not only goes into some of the depth of, like, Zen or whatever. But the platforms, Sony and Microsoft, as a side note, have actively been looking at a way to get rid of these devices. And Microsoft is not messing around. They've already started to enable a feature where it just cuts them off at the legs. So very exciting stuff. Not really sure when all of this is supposed to execute. It was supposed to happen on the 12th of November, but it could be in December 11th, but who knows. Anyways, just know that the time for these cheaters is up, not only on our server, but across the platforms. And honestly, once Sony and Microsoft pull the trigger on this, it's going to be very good for all games, especially us. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's what's going on with us out here. So we do have VIP on our server, and we will have it for full release. So just keep in mind that we have, this is the beta right now. So we did have VIP for a moment, but Double 11 actually patched out our ability to add more VIPs. That doesn't mean that we won't have them for full release. We will, and we will be able to add more VIPs. Always as a thank you for people that are channel members on my channel. It's always been a thank you to have like the VIP stuff. So we do have some VIPs on the beta server currently, but all that really means is it's just a queue skip, which if you're playing on the server, that's quite valuable because there's so many people. So here's how it's going to work. VIP, our ability to add them for the beta has been removed. But when this fully releases, we will have this. So anybody who's a channel member that posts under the members only post here, leave your PSN or gamer tag. That way I can add you to the list. And even if you're a member or not, you'll have VIP on all of my servers for the first month regardless. For the people that didn't make the cutoff, just as a thank you for people supporting the channel above and beyond. So that's the way it's going to work. So, and like rest assured, these servers are like max pop all the time, and our VIP population doesn't come anywhere near the public population. So yes, all of my servers will be open to the public. They always have been. But just the channel members get the thank you of VIP, which is queue skip. Just to be clear, because some people are like, oh, VIPs get kids. They do not. We keep this extremely fair, and we do regulate all this stuff. So just so you know, because I know a lot of people came in like, hey, how do these other people have VIP? Well, we would still be doing the same thing, but Double 11 took away our ability to add more VIPs. It was across the board. I think some people were abusing it. I'm not really sure the full story. But bad apple is ruining it for everybody else. So just know that we're still doing that. So if you're already a member now, please, please, please go to my community tab and look for the members only post, and please comment under this, reply under this post your PSN or XBL tag, because if you don't put it there, I don't know who you are, so I can't add you to the list. And also, and here's how it goes. So like membership is different than subscribing. So you would join here, then you go to the community tab, and then you can see the members only post, and then you leave your gamer tag there. Just know I'll thumbs it up and heart it when I have added you, and I'll have like a blurb there, and then I usually like repeat the gamer tag or PSN ID, just so you guys, so I'm like, hey, you're on the list. So essentially when this fully rolls out, which is probably going to be in 2 or 3 weeks, who knows, yeah, you guys will be on the list and like ready to go, and these servers will be bumping. So having queue skip is going to be massive. So here's the other thing too. So again, once we have these cheaters rounded up, I am making an active list of this stuff. So it's just in your best interest. Like, look, I know a lot of people think they can't be detected. I keep telling people this over and over again. I was like, if you have those devices, unplug them from your platform, Xbox or PlayStation, when you join the server. It's best you don't have them plugged in at all, especially when you're playing Rust. But do not do it when you come on the server, because we will know and we will find you. We've been rounding them up, and we're definitely making a list. So yeah, just a nice friendly warning for everybody out there, because we've caught so many, and every single one of them have just lied to my face continuously after we've like literally watched them do it. And I'm like, did you not think we were coming? What made you think you could get away with this on the server, dude? Like, we've actively been combating this. So it's good news for all the legit players out there. I know a lot of people are very excited about it. We definitely throw that loot all over the outpost. We also pop open their base, and we let everybody know on the server where to find the free loot. And hey, make sure your teammates aren't cheating either, because you guys may fall under the same fate as far as us throwing the loot all over the place. You may not be on the ban list, but you'll be on the watch list. But, it's like, wouldn't that suck if you're, like, playing with a team, and then, like, one of your teammates, like, you do all that hard work, and one of those guys are a stinky cheater, and you're like, man, we just got our base toasted. But it's only fair, because it's not your loot, it's the server's loot. So we'll be on top of it here. We'll let you guys know when the custom server official release date does happen. Hopefully it happens here pretty soon. We still know it's this year, so we're very excited for it. So again, here's that video. Should be up on the end screen, the custom server beta, and hopefully we'll see you in the next live stream / video or on the server, because you know I'm always out there. So love you. We'll see you in the next one. Bye. Peace.